vezimratia vaili lishuam ozi vezimratia vaili lishuam ozi vezimratia
Good morning. It is so good to be here with you, whether you're watching this now or watching this later on YouTube. It is just such a gift to have you here. And today we're going to do a couple of tarot reflections. The first is the card I pulled for us, which is the Archangel of Mysteries. And this card is in traditional decks, the King of Pentacles. And this card really accentuates our self-sufficiency and our ability to sort of take care of our own bodies, our own selves, and from there the world around us. And the hexagram is earth, so it's a very grounded earthy card. So that sense of self-sufficiency, of a self-sufficiency in self-care, not necessarily a self-sufficiency in the world in terms of you know when we hear self-sufficiency, we are like, I don't need anyone. I can take care of myself. I can carry things upstairs. I can batten the windows in a storm. I can clear out my own driveway. I don't need anyone or anything. And that self-sufficiency of, being a self-made person is a little different than what I'm talking about, which is the self-sufficiency of knowing yourself and how you are each day and who you are each moment and how to take care of that self in order to be of service to the world. So that's really the King of Pentacles. It's the good father, the good divine masculine. So that's one thing. And also, I'm going to bring in my Jewish tradition, especially because it's Shabbat today, or it's Erev Shabbat this evening, and we begin Shabbat in the evening of Friday night. And there's a beautiful teaching about every Friday. that we do in daily sit, which is just about rest. And that's also self-sufficiency, is knowing how to and when to really let go and restore the energy. So we're going to use the King of Pentacles to kind of frame Shabbat for us today in that sense of self-care. But also the gift of these next 48 days, 40, just started 49 days. So there's a tradition, especially in the more Kabbalistic realms of Judaism, to count the Omer. And this is the ancient counting of the sheaves of wheat that happened in ancient times and always ended in Christian traditions, ends at Pentecost, but in Jewish traditions begins the second night of Passover, so began last night, and we read the message of the Omer each day for 49 days. And I work with a book that my friend Mark Horn wrote, which I will bring in and share with you over the next 49 days, the next 7 weeks, which is called The Gates of Light. And it is a way of using tarot to teach Torah through counting the Omer. So every day in the Omer has a meaning. So the first week we're in Chesed, which is in the Sephirot. Chesed is that love and loving kindness, and the first day, which we're in today, which started last night, is Chesed v Chesed, which is love squared with love, loving kindness squared with loving kindness. And in this day, for the tarot cards that we pull all the fours of every suit of earth, air, fire, and water, pentacles, wands, swords, and cups. And the fours are the architects and builders, establishing order from chaos, the keepers of the divine plan, chiefs of reason and virtue. And this is chesed, this is love. And the Four of Scepters brings us a sense of tangible work product that comes from an intangible idea, making your dreams and imaginations come to life. The Four of Cups brings this sense of meaning of life, contemplating the meaning of life, bringing in that sense of contemplation and reflection. The Four of Swords is about recuperating and restoring energy after long trials of really allowing rest to restore in a very deep way. And the Four of Pentacles is the spirit that encourages us to let go of attachment, to detach with love. So there's something, if something we're clinging to or holding on to, it's about letting it go. And so these are the messages of the Omer today: Chesed, be Hesed, love, squared to love. And we're going to use the figure eight breath, and I like to bring it up through the belly, from the belly up the front of the body, bring it back through the neck, end at the crown of the head, and then the exhale comes down the face, crosses down, and goes all the way down the spine and out the grounding cord if you're using one. So this is a very beautiful way of restoration and rest, to bring the breath through the body. And in the second part of the sit, we'll include some of the chakra colors as an option to run through the body. And so we will begin our sit with Chesed be Hesed, love. And the bell invites us to close the eyes, to detach with love from sight, and gently wake up the other senses, taste and smell, and hearing. How far away can we stretch our hearing? And how near can we implement that listening? Hearing the world inside and the world around us. And then that sense of touch, scanning the body gently to see where our muscles and bones and organs and sensations are today. Just scanning the body from toe to crown or crown to toe, whichever you like. Really asking each part of the body, how are you today? Or how are you right now? And let the body answer. Feeling that connection to ground, to gravity, to earth, through the feet, the seat, wherever your body is touching the earth. Allowing the mind's eye to locate the tailbone, which is the end of the spine curled under us, and perhaps attach a grounding cord to that tailbone and ground ourselves to the core of the planet, really feeling that rest in Earth's gravitational hug. And then growing the spine up from that root, feeling the low back pulled downward, long, and then from there the mid back stretches up, connecting to the upper back, and finally the neck, the spine ending at the base of the skull. Shoulders you can roll up towards your ears and then back, allowing them to fall all the way down the spine. The shoulders far from the ears and far from each other as that frees up the neck. And as the back body rises and grows, the front body releases back, melting into the back body, truly resting. Belly button to low back, ribs melt to mid back, heart rests between shoulders and chin rests back towards the neck. Eyes are released, jaw is released, fingers are released, palms are face up for connection to spirit, or face down for connection to earth. And you can shift them throughout the sit. As we turn our attention to breath, allowing some deep breaths to flow in and release out, being aware of that small pause between breaths before the breath easily, naturally replaces itself. Feel the deeper breaths now release the muscles and bones as the breath expands our bodies, and feel the breath leaving the body, and just feel that breath. And now bringing in that figure eight breath, however that works for you, feeling the breath coming up the belly and chest, cycling through the neck and up to the crown. All of this is the in-breath, the out-breath, Takes the breath down the face, across the neck, and all the way down the spine and out the grounding cord. And if that doesn't work or is confusing, you can find another figure eight and another infinity shape inside you, and just allow the breath to follow that shape as the body releases. And we find the self-sufficiency that is the most difficult and also the easiest, which is connecting with ourselves one breath at a time. In love, in chesed v'hesed, alone together, we sit in rest. The midpoint of our sit, we can cycle in some deeper breaths now. See if we can go deeper into relaxation and rest. Like Shavasana at the end of a yoga practice, we use this midpoint to really let go. And if you'd like to continue using the figure eight breath, we can include color, running imagined color with breath through the figure eight. We use the colors of the chakras, red at the root for grounding, orange at the belly for creativity and sexuality, yellow at the solar plexus for strength and courage, green at the heart for chesed, for love, blue at the throat for voice and speech, indigo at the third eye, or purple if you'd like, amethyst for insight, and then a silvery white at the crown to connect to spirit. And allowing these colors to run through us, you can choose one. Today, as it's chesed v'hesed, green might be a beautiful color to run through your figure eight, or anything that you might need to strengthen your practice today. And then just allowing the body to rest, using that figure eight breath as a massage, using the color as a massage for the mind and for the body. Using this tool to call the mind back when it runs away too far from the tree of your spine and the gentle breeze of your breath. As we sit for the second half of the sit, alone together, one breath at a time. The last few minutes of our sit, just cycling through that peace, that love, that chesed, that loving kindness, allowing that to flow into your day, allowing that chesed to fuse with your self-sufficiency, your groundedness, your movement through the day. And just taking some deep final breaths for this sit, welcoming also that sense of rest and Shabbat. And the bell invites us to flutter the eyes open, to allow the light to come in without overwhelming the other senses that we've woken up today. May you have such a beautiful day of rest and restoration and chesed and all the beautiful things that this day brings. And may you have a beautiful weekend, and Goddess willing, I will see you here again on Monday. And I'm going to play this beautiful song, Ozi V'Zimerat Yah, to sing us into our day.
Ozi v'zimerat yah vayli lishu'a. 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 Ozi v'zimerat yah vayli